This is Help. My supply teacher is Magic, and I am Ian. We've fooled hundreds of you by swapping regular teachers with magicians. We even secretly filmed the results with special cameras hidden in the classroom. We have got way more moves than Jagger. It's one of my moves. We've got loads of other great tricks like this one. I've been teaching myself balloon modelling. I can make a dog. Check this out, it's pretty impressive. This balloon's faulty. Just play the clips. Catherine is going undercover to cause mayhem in this class of Year 6s.
So I'll just pop the seed in the soil.
Look, she makes a carrot grow in lightning quick time. But will she have the class eating out of her hand? We're going to teach you a magic trick so you can fool your friends. Grab a pencil and a pack of playing cards so you can join in. Plus, you've been sending in clips of all your best magic tricks, and later on I'll be picking my 5 favourites. Will you be one of my wannabe wizards? They're not going to believe I made this. I can't even blow it up. Hi, I made a dog. Woof woof. Could you spot a magician pretending to be a supply teacher? Could you? Really? This is John. He's a magical ace. He's also a bit of a joker. He's gone undercover as a supply teacher. The hidden cameras are set. Is it your school? Is it your class? Let's find out. John's about to give Year 5 a geography lesson that is out of this world. They know the geography of the classroom as they find their seats, but none of them suspect there are hidden cameras everywhere or realise that John isn't a real teacher.
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm going to give you a little lesson on geography. Now, who can tell me where the world is? Yes?
In space.
It's in space. It's in space, but it's not out there in space. It's here in space, isn't it? Because we're on the Earth.
We may be in space, but watch this space because John's going to make something appear from nowhere.
What do we have on the world? Yes? Countries. Very, very good. We have lots and lots of countries. Now,
the class is worldly wise, but John's about to turn their world upside down with magic.
I thought what I'd do is I'd draw a picture of the whole world for you so that you can see it, and you could maybe help me with some of the details. So, who can tell me, first of all, what else do we have in space apart from the world? Yes? Stars, excellent. So I'll draw a few stars.
John's drawing on the pad and he's drawing the class in even further with his trick.
What else do we have? Yes?
The moon.
The moon, wonderful. I'll draw the moon.
Very convincing, but he's hardly Da Vinci.
Now, who can tell me what shape is the Earth? Yes? It's round, isn't it? So we'll draw the world here. And then we said that on the world there were lots of countries, weren't there? And so I'll see if I can remember all of the countries. All right, so right at the top here we've got Antarctica, and then underneath Antarctica we've got Greenland. But Greenland's not green, because I've actually been to Greenland. It's lots of different colours. So then you've got Russia, right, and they speak very funny languages in Russia. You can't really understand them, unless you're Russian, in which case it all makes sense.
If there's a World Cup for talking, John would win hands down.
We've got Great Britain, that's where we all live in Great Britain. You've got Scotland at the top where they play the bagpipes.
Who needs textbooks? John's a human joke book.
Europe's very big and it's got lots of countries in it. And then you've got America. America's over here and it's very, very big and loud because it's full of Americans. Now, the world isn't flat like that, is it? It's not flat like that. What shape is the world? You said it earlier. What was it? It's a sphere. It's like a ball, isn't it? You see, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, before mushy peas had been invented...
Oh, come on. They must suspect he's not a real teacher by now.
He sailed across the whole world.
The class is all going along with John's unusual lesson, but they're about to get a shock.
The world wasn't flat. He discovered it was like you said. It was a sphere and very, very heavy. Like that.
Whoa, that made them jump. Can we get a rewind?
He discovered it was like you said. It was a sphere and very, very heavy. Like that. And look, this is the amazing thing. Look, it's vanished from space. Isn't that weird? Now,
an earth-shattering trick. Time for our supply teacher to reveal he's from the world of magic.
Do you want me to tell you how I did that? I'm not really a teacher.
They cannot believe it.
I'm a magician. I know. And this isn't really a lesson. We're actually filming this for a BBC show called Help, My Supply Teacher's Magic. And there's cameras all around filming you. There's a camera up there in that box, and there's a camera over there, and there's a camera at the back, and there's a camera over here, and you're all going to be on television.
He did it! John's brilliant trick has totally fooled the class.
These teachers at school are kind of boring. So if he's a teacher and a magician at the same time, we'll want to go to school every day.
And that's where we all...
First, John drew his funny version of the world on a pad.
You've got Scotland at the top where they play the bagpipes. Arr, arr, like that.
I was amazed because he made like just paper turn into this plastic globe world. So it was scary.
Then he made the round globe appear from the flat pad. And when he opened the pad, his drawing of the world had disappeared.
What is he going to do next? Is he going to make his head come off?
John pulled it off, not his head. The class had no idea he was a magician. Would you realise your supply teacher is magic?
I have my own version of that trick. Watch this. Do you know what that is? That's a drawing of a sheet of paper. Watch this. Where did that come from?
Later on, Catherine will also be going undercover as a supply teacher. She'll make this class's jaws drop to the floor. Is it your class?
Wow, look at that!
Of course, Catherine's not a real teacher, nor is the extraordinarily smooth magician James. He's going to teach you the secret behind the trick you can use on your mates to blow their minds. If you fancy yourself as a magician, here's a trick you can try on your mates. You'll need a pencil and 6 cards. If you haven't got them already, go and get them now. Go on, quick, hurry. In the meantime, James will wait for you here. You back? Ready? Good. Do you know how to lift the 6 cards using the pencil? Can you work it out? Keep watching and you'll find out later in the show. Right now, though, sneaky Catherine's in a theme park to do a trick you'll never be able to work out.
I'm going to show you something quite cool with these 2 elastic bands.
This is Mia, Isabel, Emily and Lewis. They have no idea they're about to star in their own magic show. Watch carefully.
If you guys at the back could just check them, do they look perfectly normal to you?
Yeah.
They do? OK, I'll have them back. Do you want to have a check? OK, so you've checked that both of these elastic bands are perfectly normal and you're happy with that, yes?
Yeah.
What I'd like you to do, Emily, is grab a hold of the 2 middle strands for me and pinch them in between your fingers, right in the centre, and rub. Rub your fingers together. That's perfect. Really, really rub. And let go. And look at that. Can you see that? Amazingly, you've linked the 2 rubber bands together.
Whoa! Emily's linked the rubber bands. How did that happen? Let's have a rewind.
Rub your fingers together. That's perfect. Really, really rub. And let go. And look at that. Can you see that? Amazingly, you've linked the 2 rubber bands together. Can you see that?
Oh, that is amazing.
In fact, Lewis, can you grab a hold of this side for me? That's perfect. And start rubbing them together exactly the same way. Really, really rub them together. Can you feel anything happening?
No.
Can you see that? You've unlinked them.
Now Lewis has unlinked them. It gets better.
I tell you what, I'm going to show you what this looks like without you covering the bands up with your fingers. So if I do it slowly like this and just tap, 1, 2, 3. See, the band is completely linked together.
How did she do that? Can I get another rewind?
1, 2, 3. See, the band is completely linked together. And there you go, Emily, keep that as a souvenir.
That's impossible! It was just really cool. It looked like it was going to be impossible, but then when she just did that, it was just really amazing.
Right now, we have something amazing for you. This is the interactive illusion. This is a trick where you can take part at home. So moving a bit closer, but watch the cat. Remember last time? All right, now follow along with Fergus.
His style is playful, his hands are skillful, and his hair is awful. But ignore that, just listen in and get involved.
We're going to do something amazing with these colours. Start by placing your finger on any of the colours in the left-hand column. Now, spell out the colour you have chosen, moving 1 space for each letter. you can move up, down, left or right, but not diagonally. For example, if you'd chosen black, you'd move your finger 5 spaces. B, L, A, C, K. So spell your colour now. I don't think you're on white, so we'll remove that. Now move your finger 5 spaces. You can only move to a colour, not to an empty space. Just like before though, you can move up, down, left or right.
Remember, move 5 spaces now.
That's great. Okay. So you're not on yellow or blue. We'll get rid of those. Now move 3 spaces. Again, up or down, left or right. You're not on black or brown, so we'll remove them. I'd like you to move 5 more spaces. Okay, you're not on purple, are you? We can get rid of that one. Finally, move 1 space. All done? So you started on a colour and you moved to a random location. But I know you're on the colour orange.
I'm on orange. Did it work for you?
Have we ever said, how did he do that? Yes, I have. Every week, we are bringing you a chart of the magic movers and shakers. We are calling said chart Wannabe Wizards. I've got my comfy chair. I've got my trusty laptop. And I've got a massive bowl of cheesy puffs. Let's do this.
We asked you to send in clips of yourself performing your best magic tricks. We received loads of clips from all over the country. Each week, I will be choosing my 5 favourite wannabe wizards and showing them to you guys. Number 5 this time is my man Harry from Billericay with some crazy card skills. See what I mean? A deck and nice effects. It gets better though, keep your eye on the ace of spades and not on his bare feet. Whew, glad it's not smell-o-vision. Boom, it's the 10 of hearts. But where did the ace go? That's it, in the middle. Awesome. Right, it's back in the middle and the 10 of hearts is still on top. Quick magic click and now the ace is on top and guess what? Yep, the 10's in the middle. Now, Harry, you're just showing off. Now something completely different. It's Sammy from Stanmore. He might be in his back garden, but he's so street with that hat and some sick yo-yo moves. Yeah, I know, strictly speaking, it's not magic, and he's not got the power, but he lets his quick hands and his fluoro yo-yo do the talking. All I could ever do with a yo-yo is walk the dog, so I am impressed. Watch this with this string. If that was me, I'd get it knotted right up. Nice catch. He hasn't caught number 3. It's Evan from Harrow. He's going to have you in total suspense. He's picked up some rubbish. It's an old receipt. The trick coming up is so good you won't want a refund. He's scrunching it back up, but he's not going to put it in that wheelie bin behind him. Oh no. The scrap of paper is about to be recycled into a magic trick. Get ready, here comes the good bit. He's putting his spell on it. Whoa, it's floating in mid-air. Do you think you know how he does it? Think again, watch this. I love this bit, here we go. And once more for luck. This is a kind of floater I don't mind seeing. Just ahead on points, it's Callum from Ibsley. He's got a pen trick that draws me right in.
Okay, what's the point of the pen? Just watch it. What's the point of the pen? What's the point of the pen? Because if I turn it like this, it's pointless.
Wow, the pen is swapped ends.
Right? So, you gotta follow that. It's underneath the cap. Where is it?
It's still there.
You're wrong. It's not on this side. It's over here.
Cool. Even he finds it funny.
It's on this side, right?
Yep.
So you're gonna want to pay attention. Where is it? This side?
Yep.
Sorry, what? You said this side?
No, on the other side.
What do you mean it's on this side now? You gotta make your mind up. I'm trying to help you here.
Sorry, Callum, I'm trying.
Okay, you gotta watch it. It's going under the cap, under the cap, under the cap. Watch. It's under the cap. It's not under the cap.
Whoa, this pen trick is really leaving its mark. But it's not the end, he's going to cap it all off with one last switcheroo.
And then, as fair as possible, I'm just going to give it a shake. And it jumps to the bottom.
Top trick. Who's my favourite though? I'm not going to tell you yet. Not before I put on my funny chart show voice. Act 5 is Harry the Barefoot Conjurer. Spinning higher up the chart at 4, it's Sammy. Floating even higher still at 7. And the menace with the pen is, at number 2, it's Callum.
Unless you know how to look, right?
But out of the tons of wannabe wizards, my top one this time was Benji from London with a card trick that's so ace, it's 4 aces.
I'm going to get the first joker, put it on the bottom of the pile with the other 3 jokers, and then all I have to do is just shake and I get an ace.
Whoa, he made it down to an ace right in front of our eyes. But how? What a joker.
For the other 3 jokers,
He's changed 1 joker to an ace, but he's not stopping there. He's about to do another 3.
just like that, with a flick, I get
Whoa, the second joker changed into the ace of spades with a mere flick of his fingers.
like this. So I get this joker,
Okay, now time for the last 2.
and just with a shake,
Whoa, you see that? The third joker became an ace with a nifty shake. And the final joker, there's a twist. Literally.
I get the ace of hearts.
It's the ace of hearts, and I heart that trick. Can't wait until next time for more Wannabe Wizards. It's time now, though, for a bit of classy magic from me, yes. The moment you've all been waiting for. Thimble magic. Sorry. Hello, Mum. Look, I'm in the middle of a trick. Have I seen your red thimble? No? You're darning my socks. Sorry, gang, here's what's coming up. Have you worked out the secret to James's challenge? If you haven't already got a pencil and playing cards, go and get them now. Go on, hurry. And watch what happens when Catherine goes undercover in another school. Could it be your class? Could your supply teacher be magic? In Undercover Magic, we hide cameras in all sorts of places. Our magicians play tricks on members of the public who don't know they're being filmed. Fergus on this park bench to play a trick on Ludo and Esme. They're sitting on the park bench opposite Fergus and they've been set up by their mum. They have no idea what's about to happen.
Guys, excuse me, sorry, what do you make the time?
It's just after 1:45.
I've been waiting for a friend for about 25 minutes and I made a packed lunch, everything, gone to all this effort and then he doesn't turn up. It's a bit... I think I'll just have to start without him, to be honest.
Fergus has told them a story and got their attention, and now he's about to have a picnic on his own. But it's a picnic like no other. Keep your eyes on the lunchbox, can't be room in there for many sandwiches. A cup of tea? Now, I wouldn't have expected that.
Excuse me, you haven't got any milk, have you?
Hang on a minute.
No.
No, sorry.
My mistake, sorry. I did pack some. I'm just so forgetful at the moment.
He's got them amused. Now he's really grabbed their attention with that tumbler, but they haven't tumbled his trick. A proper teddy bear's picnic, but it's not over yet. This lunchbox is like the TARDIS.
I think I forgot a few things.
He's got a full-on cream tea in there, jams, scones, the works. Nice touch, Fergus.
Do you guys want any? You all right?
I'm fine.
Ludo can't quite believe it, but it's about to step up a gear. How does he fit a big jug of OG in there?
How?
Exactly, mate, how? Surely that's all, folks. No, there's a flask.
Missing something?
Got everything.
And a vase. And a huge flower to top it all off. They can't believe it.
Perfect.
First, he was just taking out teacups. I was like, well, you could actually fit teacups in there. But then he took out the orange juice in the vase. I was like, what? This is just weird. How does he do that?
How indeed. It's the moment you've been waiting for, a chance for you to learn how to fool your friends. Me and James challenged you to lift 6 cards using a pencil. Come on, have you worked it out? How many have you got it? Maybe you think it works by poking the pencil through the cards. Nah. Do you use a magnet? No way. How about some glue? Come on. You rest 1 card on each side of the pencil, leaving a small gap between them. And 1 on top of those cards, crossways. And then the same again on the other side. Then you put the other cards on top again. Lift it up. Gently does it. Did you get it? Are you amazing already? Now you've got something to show off with when it's playtime.
Now it's time for Catherine to fool another unsuspecting class.
She's about to go to another school. She's going undercover as a supply teacher to do an incredible trick. Will it be your school? Will it be your class? Let's find out. These Year 6 people think they're coming in for a normal lesson, but they're wrong. Catherine is far from normal. The classroom's been planted with hidden cameras and she's got a trick that will really grow on them very quickly.
Today, what we're going to be learning about is all about sustainability. The food that we eat every day and the paper you write on at school all needs to be replaced. And that is sustainability. That's when we replace the resources we have so we don't run out.
That's true enough, but she's about to lead them up the garden path.
When I was planning this lesson, I had a look online, and what I found was a very interesting article, and it was describing something called speed grow powder.
There's no such thing as speed grow powder, it's just part of the trick.
So I sent an email, and they very kindly sent me over a sample of it, which I've got here.
These girls haven't seen anything like it.
Now, yesterday, I tried this out at home with sunflower seed, and I put the sunflower seed into my airing cupboard with the powder on top, and I left it for only a few moments. And when I opened up the cupboard door again, I could actually see a fully grown, tall sunflower.
A tall story, more like, but they don't suspect a thing.
Now, obviously, I couldn't bring in my airing cupboard, so I had to find a cupboard in your storage room, which will do fine and block out all the light. So I'll just pop the seed in the soil and sprinkle some of the speed grow powder on top. And if we open up the front of the cupboard and place the pot inside, we should only really need to leave it for a few moments before we see some sort of result. So let's close the door. Now, it's very important that no light gets in there because otherwise the powder won't work. But as I said, it works really, really quickly. So probably, I imagine we've probably waited enough time already. So let's have a look and see what the results are. I'll just take off the door.
I can't wait for this. The class are about to be blown away.
And have a look inside. And wow, look at that.
Whoa, the seed has grown into a plant in no time at all. I can't believe it.
I mean, that's grown about what would take generally about 4 weeks in about 10 seconds. OK, so let's put it back in again.
It's already an incredible trick, but will it plant the seed of doubt into the class's head about her magical identity?
And see how much it grows again. Seal up the front of the door. Now, has anyone ever heard of fertiliser before? You have, and who knows what it does? Yes?
It keeps germs and things off plants.
It does, yeah. Yes?
Remember, don't play with fertiliser at home.
Grow. It's supposed to help stuff grow, exactly. And this is exactly what the powder does, but it does it much more effectively and much faster. So let's have a look and see if it's worked again. Open up the front of the door, and if we have a look, wow!
Big plan, big reaction. 3 cheers for Catherine or some other bad plant-related pun.
And what I also brought with me today is I had a packet of vegetable seeds at home, and I grabbed one randomly this morning. Now, I'm not sure what vegetable it is, but I thought we could have an attempt at growing it with this speed grow powder. So if I just pop the seed in there.
She's gonna do vegetables now. That's a turnip for the books. They get worse.
And inside like that, we should find, hopefully, it grows quickly. Now, does anyone want to have a guess at what vegetable they might think?
Maybe an aubergine, maybe a cantaloupe.
You think it might be a potato? And yes?
A yam.
A tomato.
Tomato. Okay, and what do you think it might be?
A prickly pear, perhaps.
A strawberry. You think it might be a fruit? Okay, well, I think that's long enough. Let's have a look and see what vegetable we've got. Let's have a look. Look at that!
Whoa! The seed became a carrot in seconds. Amazing stuff.
We've grown a carrot!
It's time for our magic supply teacher to let them all in on the trick.
Do you want to know a secret? The secret is, I'm not a real teacher. And that was actually a magic trick. And if you look over there in that corner, that's the camera, that's the camera, and over there, that's the camera, because you're all being filmed right now for a new CBBC magic show.
She did it! Catherine's brilliant quick-growing trick has totally fooled the class. First, she turned a seed into a plant in seconds.
Wow, look at that!
I just saw a leaf. And it just came out of nowhere.
Then she made it grow into a flower.
After 20 seconds, it actually worked, and I was like, what? How is that happening?
And then she turned a seed into a carrot in no time at all.
We've grown a carrot!
I didn't know what I thought. I was just completely wordless, and it was really amazing.
Catherine pulled it off. The class had no idea she was a magician. We totally got them, and they loved it. See you guys next week, but remember, if your teacher suddenly starts working wonders, you may need to shout, "Help! My supply teacher is magic!"